Will audiences be as welcoming if Johnny Depp walks the red carpet at Cannes? In the wake of his numerous scandals, Johnny Depp's once blazing career has flamed out. But the contentious actor has every reason to anticipate a star-studded welcome when he arrives in Cannes on Tuesday for the premiere of Jean du Barry, the period during which the actor has largely made headlines for his continuous legal disputes with ex-wife Amber Heard, is represented by the costume drama marks Depp's first leading part in 3 years. But through that tempestuous period, one that saw Depp fired from high-profile projects like the Harry Potter spin-off franchise Fantastic Beasts, Europe has remained a port in the storm. He has continued to be celebrated at film festivals throughout the continent, with audiences loyally showing up to see the movies he has managed to make in between tabloid appearances. For its part, Cannes has pushed back at suggestions that it shouldn't be offering Depp a platform given Heard's accusations of abuse. The festival's chief Thierry Fremaux framed showcasing Jean du Barry as a matter of free expression. "I'm not familiar with Johnny Depp's reputation in the United States. The freedom of thought, the freedom of speech, and acting within the bounds of the law are my only guiding principles in life. To tell you the truth," Fremaux declared in a combative press conference on Monday, "we wouldn't be discussing it here if Johnny Depp had been prohibited from acting in the movie or if the movie had been outlawed." Depp will be visiting the Croisette for more than just his newest film's promotion. In addition, he is traveling to the Riviera in an effort to get funding for his upcoming biopic of the Italian artist Amedeo Modigliani, which would mark his comeback to directing following 1997's critically panned The Brave. If Depp can get funding, he hopes to roll cameras in Budapest this fall. For his part, Fremaux seems to have separated Depp's art from his off-screen drama. "As for the rest, I'm the last person to be able to discuss all this," he told journalists. "If there's one person in this world who didn't find the least interest in this very publicized trial, it's me. I don't know what it's about. I also care about Johnny Depp as an actor, and Cannes isn't alone." The Deauville American Film Festival honored him with a Career Achievement Award in 2019. The prize was given by Catherine Deneuve, who described him as a fascinating chameleon in her speech. A year later, Depp was back at Deauville, where he was greeted like a rock star by hundreds of fans, and presented City of Lies, directed by Brad Furman. He also spoke candidly to French journalists during a masterclass and called out Hollywood for kidnapping City of Lies, referring to the fact that Global Road Entertainment had cancelled the theatrical release of the movie back in 2018 as Depp's legal woes began to mount. Even after he lost his libel case against British tabloid The Sun, Depp continued being celebrated in Europe throughout 2021, with contentious tribute at Karlovy Vary and San Sebastian festivals. In both cases, the tribute sparked uproar from feminist organizations. But local press outlets barely alluded to the actor's legal issues in their coverage. When questioned about Depp's inclusion in the Deauville lineup, the festival's artistic director Bruno Bard said, "Justice is where I draw the line. If someone is condemned, I don't invite that person, even if I don't agree with the ruling. But if there hasn't been a conviction, I'm not going to act as a judge, and neither should social media." Even more revealing than any festival awards is the fact that Dior not only retained Depp as its ambassador for the global ad campaign of his Sauvage fragrance since 2015, but it just signed a massive $20 million deal to renew his contract. The campaign from the luxury fashion house promotes Depp as a rakish rebel, who is pictured as he plugs in and then shreds an electric guitar in the middle of the desert. Eric Marty, head of Comscore France, says French audiences have always had a soft spot for Depp. That is firstly because he's considered half French, having lived in the country for many years with Vanessa Paradis, a famous French actor and singer with whom he had 2 kids, including Lily Rose Depp. He also starred opposite Charlotte Gainsbourg for a brief but cult scene in 2004 Seconds Ils se marieront et auront beaucoup d'enfants. Marty also pointed out the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and his other work has been hugely successful in France, where even a Depp bomb like Alice Through the Looking Glass performed well. But Jean du Barry will test the actor's enduring popularity in the country. "Jean du Barry will be the first Johnny Depp movie since the trial is over, so we'll see how it fares," said Marty. The movie is budgeted in the $22 million range, a whopping price by French standards. It was financed by French indies, including production house Why Not, sales outfit Goodfellas and French distribution banner Le Pacte, as well as Netflix, which pre-bought second window rights for France only, French pubcaster France Televisions and Red Sea Film Foundation. Filming of Jean du Barry was chaotic due to tensions and regular fights between the director Maïwenn and Depp, according to several sources close to the production. Depp was mute from the press junket organized at the Versailles Palace ahead of Cannes, although he was in Paris 3 days before and resided at the Bristol Hotel. He even attended a screening of Donnie Brasco with Al Pacino at the Pantheon Theatre, a venue owned by Jean du Barry's producer Pascal Cochetou. Depp, who's been living in England for several years, left Paris for Budapest on May 5 to prepare for the shoot of his movie Modi and is expected to turn up at the world premiere and press conference of Jean du Barry in Cannes.